So, good morning. I'm looking a hot mess. I also am having allergies terribly. Oh my goodness. And Athena's here. Good morning, baby. I know. Mama hasn't been doing this in the morning. Don't show your butthole to the whole internet. Okay, can you say hello? Okay, now you gotta go. Say hello, gotta go. Alright, so today we're gonna do a full face of Too Faced. And I was excited about this one. And I did this one. I did 5 days of it. And I had a heck of a time with it. And then dumb me is really quickly trying to edit a bunch of stuff. And I thought it said Tarte instead of Too Faced, and so I deleted it. And the files were so big that the computer was like, oh, well, we can't hold this in the recycling bin. Do you want to permanently delete it? And I was like, yeah, I'm done with Tarte. I already did that one. It's on the website already. Nope. So I gotta do this again. Since then, I have watched a couple videos for mature skin with this particular foundation, and I watched some Wayne Goss and some Jen Loves reviews on this particular foundation because I really had a heck of a time with this foundation. So we're gonna do the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It's an oil-free foundation, and my forehead is very oily, so I don't know if that's what's causing the, the problems. If the camera's moving, she's back on the table. So I don't know if it's because my forehead is oily because it's warm out. Okay, sister, I love you, but this is not gonna work for everybody. Yeah, I don't know if that's why because it broke up on my forehead very, very badly. So this could be just one where I can't use it during the summer. I really like the packaging of this series in the brand. I think it's really luxe. In my last thing, I compared it to the Tarte. You can see these are, oh, come on guys. Am I gonna have to lock you out? You can see that these are vastly different. This looks a lot more expensive, more luxe, more high-end, and this looks kind of childish. Not childish, but like a teenager would want this because it's really pretty and cool. And this one is all plastic. This one is glass with a plastic lid. They're just two vastly different, they look like they're vastly different price points, but they're the same. So, okay, again, now Harriet's here. I'm gonna have to lock him out if I can't get this done. Because I also still have to go to work today. We're gonna start out with the foundation, the Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation. And I've got my Dampen Beauty Blender here. I've got the color Vanilla. I'm going to put 2 pumps on the back of my hand. And I'm going to grab a foundation brush. I'm going to go ahead and brush the, oh, that's the wrong color. The problem is I sort of matched myself with these foundations for the full face when I was not tan. And now I'm a little bit tan. I'm not greatly tan, like let's not say that, but okay, 2 pumps covered about half my face. I hate the way foundation looks when you put it on with a brush. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. As you know, the first time, well, and maybe you and I might not know, that's why I'm telling you, duh. The first time I do full face, when I introduce the products to you guys, I do not use a primer, and I try to do the entire face. I do not have brow products because I never could find the brow products that the cats lost, and I wasn't going to spend another $35 on a brow product. So I'm going to take my beauty blender and just blend all this out. I guarantee there's not going to be foundation around my nose because my allergies are acting up, and I'm going to be blowing my nose like 50 times a day. Also, there's going to be a lot of jump cuts because I cough a lot and sneeze a lot and sniff my nose a lot. But already here's my problem with this foundation. You can see it's settled into this crease right here where my chin and my lips meet. I can already see like crackling at the corners of my mouth, by my nose, my under eyes. I can see every pore on my cheek. I just don't usually see that. And so that kind of bothers me. This is the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. It's got a nice huge doe foot applicator. I should have covered my face with the concealer. It looks more like my color right now. I got this also in vanilla. In the viewfinder, it looks better than in my mirror. But look at that chin part. I never have a problem with that area. And my forehead. This was the problem I had with it before. This and then it breaking up completely on my forehead. Alright, here is their powder in the Born This Way series, I guess, as well. Initially, I really liked this packaging. It's got like this plastic pop-up thing and then a sifter, right? But how do you get it out? Like, you've got to put it in the lid, and that makes a giant mess. I've got powder everywhere. How else would you get it out of there? Because if you take this plastic off, I guess you could, but like, that's a mess too. I'm going to take a dry beauty blender, and I'm going to use the powder under my eyes. Yeah, this is just a mess. I don't like I said, initially I really liked the packaging on this. But it's a disaster mess. It has a nice finish to it. I'll give it that. It kind of, I don't know, makes the forehead wrinkles less terrible. The problem with this is I'm already like, the problem with this is that I'm already irritated with this because I've done it 5 days already. I struggled for 5 days. Hello. And so I'm just a little jaded. I'm gonna do my best though, because I really want this to work, because I've heard a lot of people say that they love it. So we're gonna use the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon palette. This is one of my favorite palettes. I use this constantly. When I put it into the box for full face, I kept reaching for it and being like, where is that? It's one of my faves. I'm just gonna go for a simple brown look today. There are a lot of browns and pinks and a couple pops of color in here, and I love it for a really nice brown eye. It's one of my like everyday natural-ish palettes. Although I like to pop this blue down here, this Earl Grey. I like to pop that on my lid sometimes. It's real nice. And the, oh yeah, this purple black currant. Oh, so pretty. If I have time, maybe tomorrow. Oh God, I've done this. This is terrible. I've done something very bad. This is the worst. What did I just do? What did I just do? We're just rolling. So to fix what I did above, I'm gonna go into a highlight and see if I can't buff that out. Fina, stop it. Why did I do that? Why did I go all the way up to my eyebrow? I'm Mimi from Drew Carey again. Alright, I am gonna take this black currant color and pop it on my lid. See, this eye I just have the dark brown and this eye I have that purple, and see how it adds a nice dimension. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Easy Glide Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. Just gonna pop that on. We're just gonna pop all this on, okay? All of it's gonna be popped. We're gonna be popping, pop it on, pop it out, pop off. I realize this is super half-assed today, and I apologize. I feel like absolute trash, and it's not a good day. Alright, I'm gonna pop on some Better Than Sex mascara. I just have a sample size here. Oh man. I should not be doing makeup this morning. I just got that all over my lid. I am just a hot mess. Alright. I'm gonna leave my bottom lash line unlined for the day, because sometimes when I put eyeliner down there, if I use, say I use the palette and I put some eyeshadow down there, it gets all over my face, especially when it's hot. So I'm gonna leave that. I am going to grab my Anastasia Brow Wiz and fill in my brows. My give a damn meter is running on empty today. Alright, let's go with the face products. I promise you guys tomorrow we're going to try a little harder. I've got some ideas for a primer and different application, but the first time that I do the makeup, I just want to do the makeup. That's usually how this series goes. So if you want to fast forward, go ahead. So there's this Too Faced Natural Face Palette. Can you guys see it? There we go. With the lights, it's... Feeny, get down, please. Tina! Tina, no, 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 no! So, if the giveaway stuff that I packed up last night will survive the cat knocking it off the dresser, I'm sure it'll survive the USPS. Anyway, inside we've got 2 bronzers, 2 blushes, and 2 highlights. I'm gonna tell you, this highlight kicks ass. The Starlight highlight out of here, love it. But I'm gonna go in with Sunny Honey. Do a little bit more down in this area. Oh, and it smells very sweet. And if you happen to inhale some of it, it's definitely got some sugar in it. And my forehead. I almost don't bronze my forehead as much anymore because I actually have some natural color up there now. And I'm going to go in with Pink Sand, which is this one here. Or the blush. It's this nice darky peach color that I think looks great with my skin tone. So I'm going to go into Starlight. Can you guys see that beautiful pinky purple shift in this highlight. Oh, it's so gorgeous. You can really see it on my nose. It's so pretty though. So I have these two melted latex, and these are really nice for a really high shine on your lips, but they do not last. They're almost like a lip gloss. So I have this pink one, which is Hopeless Romantic, and this one is called Strange Love, and it's like this brown, and it's just so beautiful. They look amazing on the lips, but they don't last. So I'm not, well, I probably should wear that today because my lips are kind of dry, and so I don't want it to be on my mouth for that long. We will deal with these melted mattes later because you're going to want to see those. So I'm going to pop on Hopeless Romantic. Or should I do Strange Love since I've already got huge brown eyes? Should I have huge brown lips? Let's do huge brown lips. I wore this one day in like a picture on Instagram and everyone was like, oh my god, what's that lip color? A color like this makes me miss the 90s. Not that I was allowed to wear makeup in the 90s, but this was the look. The 90s where I lived were very grungy. But I also grew up in Washington, and Seattle was like the birthplace of grunge. Okay, let's get a closer look as to what's going on. So you can see this wrinkle right here. I don't know why that one particular is bothering me a lot, but it is. But here's the rest of the face. It's not terrible. I just feel like it goes into all of my lines. Once I got the powder on the cheeks, though, it does not show the pores as much as it did. We will be using a primer tomorrow, and I heard that I need to use a water-based primer, so I'm going to go through my primers and not use a silicone or an oil-based primer. We will see how this lasts. It's supposed to be 85 today? Oh, it's only supposed to get up to 80 today. So I should be okay. Let's see if there's anything else that I can point out to you guys. I think it really emphasizes the crepiness and the wrinkles under my eyes. Sorry, I thought I had to cough. I think it really emphasizes them. I know that we can fix that, I think. I've got a couple products like this Becca under eye primer, anti-fatigue under eye primer that I like to use, and we'll try that for this. But other than that, and my eyeshadow being a little bit crazy, I mean, it's not terrible, but it is. We're looking pretty good today, so I'm gonna put on some actual clothes and go to work. And I will bring you along with me, and if there's anything to report, I will report. Okay, so here's the midday check-in, 12:42. I got makeup all over my phone by talking to my sister, so that was fun. But the thing I don't like is you can tell I have foundation on. You can see the foundation on my skin. It just sits on top of my skin. See it like kind of crusty right there. Can you focus? Is it focused? I can't even tell. You can see every piece of texture on my skin. Every little bump, every hair, every pore, every wrinkle. Look at that one. Like, that's insane. I don't know. We're gonna actually use primer because I've worn this foundation 5 or 6 times now, and I've worn it with my favorite primer, which, where's that now? I wore it with the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. I really like this primer. I don't have any problems with it. When you're putting it on, it feels like it's pilling, like little balls. Just keep working it, warming it up onto your skin, and it just melts in. You're just gonna have to hear them running back and forth. So after the first video where I just like had a time with this foundation and concealer, I decided to watch some videos, because usually I don't watch anything, I don't watch other reviews, so that I'm actually giving you my first impression. This time I watched some videos. I watched a Wayne Goss video, and he put it on with his fingers and he thought that worked better, so we are going to try that today. And I watched a Jen Loves Reviews, and she said that this would work best with a water-based primer. It's literally like Fox Raceway, back and forth. They're just drag racing all day today, apparently. So I'm gonna use the No Problem Prime Essence from Touch in Soul. I can't find the box to this. I got it in BoxyCharm. I guess I could look it up on my phone, but I'm like super lazy. And then later on in the week I want to try the Master Prime by Face Studio from Maybelline. It's a hydrate and smoothing balm. I'm going to start with the primer. This is like a serum primer, so that's why I guess I assumed it was water-based. Drip, drip, drip. To me, this one doesn't feel like the typical silicone ones, which I don't have a problem with usually. But apparently this foundation and concealer does not. They're oil-free foundations and concealers, so apparently they don't play well. So I'm going to do 2 pumps on the back of my hand. Yesterday, I put 4 pumps on and I hated how it looked. So we're going to do a lighter hand today. I got the color Vanilla. Alright, and again, I'm going to use my fingers, and I'm just going to spread it on. You guys, I just think I don't like this foundation. Or this foundation doesn't like me. Slap myself. Okay. There we are. We're all evened out. I realize I'm a little bit different colored than my chest, but I've been out in the sun, so my chest has a lot more sun than color than I'm used to, and I matched these foundations when I was paler. I'll wipe off my lips because I think it looks weird. Okay, so the problem I've been having with this foundation is that it settles into my fine lines and makes them worse. We're going to keep an eye on my forehead, especially this area, and my chin, and my nose, and then my developing crow's feet. But right now it looks okay. I do have a spot right here where I had a pimple that's dried out now. What else problem areas can we talk about? I think that's okay. I also find that under these harsh lights that I have, in order to like make the video look good, that my makeup looks there, you can see more flaws than when I go out in sunlight. You can't see all the flaws, as they're not as pronounced. I'm gonna have to set this. I was thinking that I wasn't going to, but I'm gonna have to, and I think that's even gonna make the problems that I see with it even worse. But I also don't want to go through the day with a sticky face. Alright, You know what? Today, with that primer maybe, it's not as bad as it was yesterday. So today I'm wearing this shirt, so I'm just gonna do a brown eye. I'm gonna go in with Mocha. It's gonna be my transition shade. Or whatever it's called. I'm not a makeup artist. I never claimed to be. Ugh. Is this brush too big or am I just dumb? The questions of the world. Okay, that's Mocha on the orbital bone and above. I'll take a different blending brush, blend this one out a little bit. Okay, then I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm going to go in with Bordeaux, which is like a, well, like a Bordeaux wine. It's kind of like a brownish red. And finally, I'm going to go in with dark truffle and darken up the outer corner. I'm just going to work today and I have a meeting after work for a baby shower that I'm throwing. So nothing fancy today. What are you purring for? What are you happy about? Just happy you're here, Mom. Mm-hmm. Are you out of food? Haven't checked that yet this morning. This eyeliner glides on super smooth. I love it. Let's go in with a little bit of liner. I think I'm gonna... Here's that pencil brush I like. Athena, get out! What do you want to accomplish over there? What's your game plan? You're just gonna lay around in that stuff? Come here. You guys have to get down. You got lovin's this morning before I took a shower. Oy vey Maria. Alright. I'm gonna go in with that black currant color, that purple, and I'm gonna line my bottom lash. Ooh, that looks really pretty. I haven't done that before with this color. That works really well, especially on my bottom lashes. They look super long and luscious now. I like that. Alright, for the rest of my face, I've got the Too Faced Natural Face Palette. This is probably my favorite thing that I got for the Too Faced Full Face. Oh, also, this smells like chocolate or... yeah, probably chocolate. And when you're putting it on and you kind of are talking or whatever, you get flecks of it in your mouth, you can taste the sweetness. Not telling you to eat your makeup, but I'm telling you, go ahead and take a sniff. It's actually very nice. And finally, for lips, I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna do the purple. This is a Too Faced Melted Matte Liquefied Matte Longwear Lipstick. This is in the color Granny Panties. And to prove I'm not lying, will it show you? Granny Panties! I feel like I could have a video of just like 20 minutes of Kandy waiting for her camera to focus. I wore this color in an Instagram photo and I got so many compliments. I feel like if you think you can't pull off purple lipstick, try this one. Because for me, it goes into that like dark, stormy, dark red, dark browns color. It's almost like a purple gray, and I really dig it. Yeah, it's super pretty. I love this color. So I guess that's the full face. I was talking to Brittany the other day and we were talking about, I had done blue makeup last week and I have bought the, that got in my eye. I bought the ColourPop. I bought the Blue Moon palette. But I also bought the Just My Luck palette. And we were talking about, I was like, yeah, I can pull off blue, but I don't know if I can pull off green. And she's like, you can pull off any color. And I got thinking about that. Not just me, anyone can pull off any color. Like, just put it on your face. It's just makeup. Like, you can do it. You can pull off any color you want. Just do it. Anyway, that's enough motivational speaking for today. I will check in with you guys later, but this is the look. Let's check me out. Check me out. Ooh! I'm noticing a little bit of creasing here. You can especially see it when I like squint my eyes like that, but other than that, I think we're doing pretty well so far. My forehead looks a lot better than it did yesterday, so yay! Alright, I'll check with you guys later. Okay, I'm in my car after work. I want to show you guys like this area. It looks like it's separating. Like, I don't know how to call that. Definitely right there. Definitely on my forehead. Oops, sorry guys. Definitely on my forehead. My forehead is kind of oily. My chin looks disgusting. I don't even know what's going on down there. My pores are gonna hate me. They're really gonna hate me. Other than that, it's pretty good, I guess. The eyeshadow performs great. The eyeliner is still there, still strong. The mascara is good. A little bit of flaking, but nothing like, I've been wearing it for like 10 hours, so. Yeah, I'm kind of oily here, here, and forehead, so T-zone-ish area. I guess that's normal. We'll try a different primer tomorrow, and we'll do some swatches. Alright guys, we are here for the third day. Like I said, I don't know if you'll see that first day. So, I washed and exfoliated my face last night and then moisturized really, really well before I went to bed. So hopefully that'll help with this. Like I said, one of the videos that I watched, I think it was Jen Loves Reviews. Since this is an oil-free makeup, it does not do well with oil because it's water-based. And I'm oily. So we'll figure this out together. That's what this is about. Alright. Hey you. Can you just lay there and be cool? And let mama work for a little bit? And then we'll cuddle some more? Or something? She's sitting on my mouse. So now my computer's gonna run, so now you're gonna hear the fan. Can't help it. Things happen. My ice machine's also running because I just filled my cup with ice so that I could take water to work. Let's do this. I'm not gonna put a primer on today. And I'm only gonna use 2 pumps like yesterday because I thought that coverage was just fine. and I didn't need a ton of product. And again, this might not be exactly the right color for me right now. But finding foundation match is kind of hard. Can you not? I feel like that's the most common thing I say to them is, can you not? Or really? This shirt is a perfect example of them. See that hole? That's because her claw got stuck in it. I pop on the concealer. I do think this concealer is pretty good. I can't super complain about it. I mean, I could, but like, why? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Sometimes I really hate wearing makeup. Sometimes I really hate having to spend, you know, 20 minutes or more putting on a face just to go to work. And yeah, I want to look nice. I want to look presentable, but there are some days where I just don't give an F. And I would just rather not. Anybody else like that, or have I lost my give a damn? Maybe I've lost my give a damn. I still am complaining about this powder and how messy it is, but like, where's my other powders? So like, the ColourPop one has a place for it to sit. It doesn't have that clamped down lid. So if I put some in there, it's going to stay there. Same with the Fit Me. There's that well there. I think that's what's missing. Is they tried to be cutesy with, you know, the heart thing, and that's great. It's awesome. But it's so messy because there's no place for the powder to actually go. Yeah, because I was thinking, well, there's a small well here, but that doesn't make any sense because you have to pop this up to get any powder out. So if you pop this up, put the powder in here, put this back down, and then put it there, like, it's a mess. There's a flaw in this design somewhere. Gorgeous packaging, but not functional on that powder. That powder's gonna go back. I have better powders than that. Also, my thoughts on the foundation, it's probably gonna go back too. I just don't like the way it performs on my face, and it's probably because I have oily skin, especially right now because it's summertime. So it just does not work for me. I might keep this concealer. It might be good for winter time for me, but again, right now it kind of doesn't work. I don't know, like it doesn't look terrible. Like, you guys are looking at my face and it looks fine, but to me it like, it's almost like the Tarte Shape Tape, that what it did to my face, it Sahara Deserted my under eyes, and it gets worse and worse as the day goes on. And I don't know, the concealer's like, it's on a maybe list, okay? It's on a maybe list. Alright, let's do my eyes and face now. I want to do some swatches of the face palette for you guys real quick. Alright, so this is Starlight, that pink highlighter. The one above that is called Satin Sheets. And then this is Pinky Winky Blush and Pink Sands Blush. And then Sunny Honey is like right in there. And Tropic Like It's Hot is this here. I didn't realize that was, it's sort of shimmery. It doesn't look shimmery in the pan, but maybe that's a blush too, because that would be a really pretty blush or highlight. This one here. I just really like this face palette. I think for my skin tone it works perfect. So I'm gonna go into Sunny Honey and just bronze up my face a little bit. I'm gonna do Pink Sands for my blush, which is the darker of the two. So I'm gonna try to do a little bit darker of an eye today. One of the benefits of where I work is if I go in with crazy makeup, they just think I'm being me. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with Satin Sheets, which is the second bronzer, or the highlight, sorry. Now you got highlight on your nose. You got highlight on your nose, just like me. Can you say hi, Feeny? You're just jello this morning. Alright, you get done? Good girl. So kind of want to incorporate that Earl Grey dark color. Let me do some swatches for you guys. I'm probably not going to swatch everything. There's a lot of brown in here, okay? I'm not even going to lie. Oh, shite. You know what I didn't realize? So in here, this highlighter is called Satin Sheets. It's in this eyeshadow palette. Right there. I did not realize that. So of the non-brown color, like, take a look at that. I mean, there's a lot of variation of brown in here, okay? So of the not brown color, we've got Cotton Candy, right there, Cafe au Lait, Black Currant is that purple that I put on my lower lash line yesterday. This is Totally Fetch. And then this is that Earl Grey color. And they're all beautiful. Ooh, there we go. They're all beautiful. I think maybe I wanted to use that Earl Grey color, but I think I can go in with Cotton Candy, Totally Fetch, and Black Currant and do a really pretty look. So I think that's what we're gonna do, actually. Does anyone else hate cotton candy? Is it just me thing? I don't know. Cotton candy is not, it's not good. It hurts my teeth. If you think about what cotton candy is, it's just heated up sugar. It just hurts my teeth. Of course, I don't like sweets that much. I'm more of a savory girl. Like, if you want to get down on some snacks with me, we're having some Doritos, some Cheetos, maybe some cheese and crackers. That's my jam. I did buy some freeze pops, like Otter Pops or whatever, from, where was I? I was at Rite Aid and I was getting some medicine because of my allergies. And they were on clearance for like $1 for like, I think 10 of them. And I was like, yeah, I could get down on some Otter Pops. It's not impressive yet. Okay. But there's Cotton Candy and then Totally Fetch. Okay, I'm going to take this Black Currant color and just run it kind of along the lash line on the lid. Oh, I keep coughing so my eyes are watering. Yeah, that's kind of the look I'm going for. So I'm not going to use eyeliner today on the top. I like that. I think that's really pretty. What I am going to grab is not by Too Faced. Oh, I'm keeping this palette 10,000%. Keeping the face palette 10,000%. Like, no question. Well, I already had this palette. I didn't have to buy it, but it's one of my favorites. So because I've used a pink and purple, I have these two BFF Creme gel liners. The pink one is Boots and the purple is Piggy Bank. What am I gonna wear today? Let's go with pink. I showed you purple, but I'm gonna go with the pink. I'm gonna go with Boots. I'm obsessed with these liners. They perform so well. The colors are so bright. They stay all day long. All day. Boom. Look at that. Pop of color. Under there. I'm loving it. It's like McDonald's. I don't give an F. Sha! I am going to keep this eyeliner though. It works super well. It's waterproof. It stays on all day as well. It doesn't budge. And then we got the Better Than Sex mascara. Look at what it does to my lashes. Oh, so pretty. Can you not smell my mascara? Can you not? For some reason that doesn't look like it on the viewfinder, but when I'm looking close, the concealer looks like it's oxidizing under my eyes. See how it's like orangey? It's weird. I'm gonna wear the concealer for the rest of the day and figure it out if I'm gonna keep it or not. All right. That's the look for today. We will convene later on today and give some final thoughts on the stuff that I'm on the fence about, which is just the concealer, so I don't know why I said it that way. And yeah. Oh wait, I don't have lipstick on. Alright, so there is Hopeless Romantic. Sellout. That's Sellout. What was I looking at? Hopeless Romantic? Must have been the liquid latexes or the melted latexes. There we go! Okay. I feel better now. Now I'm just making noises and faces. Why? 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 Go to work. I'm going to work. I'm going to work! Anyway, editing Candy here. I did not shoot an outro for this video, so that's what I'm doing now. I did end up returning the powder, the foundation, and the concealer. Babe. Ulta has a really nice policy that if something doesn't work for you, they will take it back, no questions asked, within 60 days. And if you don't have your receipt and you used your Ulta card, they can look it up for you. And it was a really easy process. The girl was super sweet about it, and she just asked if I'd opened it all, and I said yes. And I said they just didn't work for me. She goes, that's totally fine. So keep that in mind when you're shopping at Ulta. I don't have a Sephora near me, so I don't know if they're like that too, but I know that Ulta is like that. That was fun. Thanks, Harriet. Can you just stay here for just a second? I'm almost done. So this will be part 1 of Too Faced. I ended up getting some other products from them that I'm going to try, some other face products. I'll just show them to you in that video. I don't need to show them to you now. But look forward to Full Face of Too Faced part 2 coming up soonish. I haven't even filmed it yet. I have already filmed Pacifica, so keep an eye out for that. That should be out within like a week or 2. And I will hopefully be back to uploading at least 1 or 2 videos a week. I'm working on it, guys. She's crazy today, and she's stuck in my shirt. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. You say bye? No? You're just gonna bite me? Say bye. Ah! She's crazy. She's crazy. Alright guys, I love you.